What's your name and what do you do for the city?
So my name is James Sanders. I'm the Chief Environmental Compliance Officer, and I basically supervise the land development inspectors, the city arborist, and the post-development stormwater coordinator.
What is an arborist?
An arborist is an expert on trees.
Good answer. If you had to describe Sandy Springs in 3 words, what word would you choose?
I think I would say it's a home for everyone because we have so many different people live here and businesses here and opportunities here. It's just really something suitable for everybody.
I like Sandy Springs.
Do you? I'm glad you do. I like Sandy Springs too. What did you want to learn about Sandy Springs?
What do you think Sandy Springs becoming a city?
Oh, I love the idea that Sandy Springs became a city. And I think it's been really good for everybody that lives here now that we're a city because we can make our own decisions. We can make our city what we want it to be. And now, of course, we have lots of activities that happen now that we're a city. One, the building we're in, the Arts Center, fabulous programs, musicals, plays. We have the green out on Sandy Springs where you can come and play with your friends. We do different kinds of programs out there, like the farmers market.
Can you tell me your name and how long you've lived in Sandy Springs?
Yes, my name is Jack Mashura, and I've lived in Sandy Springs since 2001, so that's 24 years.
Wow, that's a long time.
It seems like a long time.
How do you think cityhood changed the community?
Our community developed because people had a vision. And then once we became a city, there was a lot more work that had to be done. A lot of people have given a lot of portions of their lives to make this city feel more like a community. In the next 20 years, we'll even get more people to want to put their stamp on this community. The more people that do that, the more the personality of Sandy Springs will develop, and people will feel even more proud to say they're citizens of Sandy Springs.
Can you tell me your name and how long you've lived in Sandy Springs?
My name is Bill Gannon, and I moved here with my family in 1961.
Can you share a moment where you felt proud to be part of this community?
I guess the best one was the night that we had the election to determine whether we would create the city of Sandy Springs. Over 90% of the people that voted in the city limits decided yes, they would like to form the city of Sandy Springs. And I was there with the people that were going to go on to be the elected officials. So that was an exciting time.
Can you tell me your name and how long you've lived in Sandy Springs?
My name is Tibby DiGiulio, and I've lived in Sandy Springs since 1981.
What was your role in incorporation?
My role in incorporating the city was back in 1987. I met a lady by the name of Eva Galambos. And Eva was working on trying to incorporate the city at that time. And I started working with her. And for 18 years, she and I worked together to try to get the city incorporated. And so my role on a weekly basis, going to speak to legislators and asking them to put this in front of the legislation to give us that right to vote.
Can you describe what it was like working alongside Eva Galambos?
We became very, very, very good friends. She was like my best friend at the time. But Eva was a very smart lady, and she was the head of a group called the Committee for Sandy Springs. She became the first mayor of Sandy Springs, and she served 2 terms as the mayor of Sandy Springs.
Can you tell me your name and how long you've been in Sandy Springs?
My name is Hardy Dorsey. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, and I have lived in Sandy Springs, my wife and I and family, for 39 years.
What was the city like when you first moved here?
I think when Sandy Springs became a city 20 years ago, it began to take in new successes. To be able to have a mayor and a legislature and city council members to make decisions, and we voted on those decisions. This building that we are in, this City Springs, which is now City Hall, but I think that all began to bloom when we became a city. And I've enjoyed that. I've enjoyed it for a very long time.
Can you tell me your name and how long you've lived in Sandy Springs?
My name is Irene Schweiger, and I've lived in Sandy Springs for 40 years.
Do you know anybody that started Sandy Springs?
Yes, I do. I was involved then, and there were a lot of people that were very, very passionate to create our own city. What are some of your favorite things to do where you live?
I like to go to the park.
So what parks do you like to go to?
Abernathy Greenway.
Abernathy, you go on the Greenway. That's very cool to go down on that Greenway, and that was really, really nice. Now, have you been to Morgan Falls?
Yeah.
Okay, you've been to Morgan Falls. That's really a pretty, pretty park, isn't it? That was also built since we're a city. We wanted to build a nice place that kids can go to and adults can go to, and now they do kayaking over there, and we built up that park to be like that. It is beautiful. It's really nice.
Can you tell me your name and what was wrong creating the city?
My name is Wendell Willard, and I was fortunate enough not only to having served in the legislature at that time, but the new to-be mayor, Eva Galambos, requested my services as the city attorney, which I was fortunate to do and enjoyed being the city attorney for a number of years. Really, you made any thoughts about what you want to grow up and do?
Teacher or like police officer?
Certainly our community have been blessed with the fact we have an outstanding local police department. We've had some great officers join up with our force and do a great job protecting our community.
Can you tell me your name and what is your role for the city?
My name is Matt McGinnis, and I'm a lieutenant with the Sandy Springs Police Department in Special Operations over the Traffic and Bike Division.
When did you decide that you wanted to be a bicycle police officer?
When my chief told me it was time for me to be a bicycle police officer.
What's a normal day like being a police officer?
It's pretty exciting. We answer the radio when 911 calls us. We get to take off and go help people, which is what we like to do. Helping people in different areas, whether it's a traffic accident or a call at somebody's house or somebody that's sick or hurt that needs help. We go to all different kinds of calls and help as best we can.
Is there a story or moment from your career that to you really captures the spirit of the city or its people?
On July 1, 2006, the Sandy Springs Police Department swore in 86 officers at midnight. The citizens and families came out and watched us parade in brand new police cars all the way to our new headquarters. And I think that night the spirit of the city came alive as they watched the police department go into action.
Can you tell me your name and what your role was in creating the city?
I'd be happy to. My name is Oliver Porter. I was chairman of the Charter Commission. And the charter is the basis for how the city is structured and what sort of services it will have and how long people will serve and all of those things. And it became part of the legislation that was passed to let the people vote on having a city. Then I went on to form a selection committee and chair it, and we selected a company to do the work. And within a matter of a few months, they had everything ready to start the new city.
Why did you name the city of Sandy Springs, Sandy Springs?
That's an easy one because we had a Sandy Springs here.
What is a Sandy Spring?
Well, pretty simple. A little spring coming up through sand. Back in the early days, they had camp meetings, they called them, and they would camp out around the springs. The area became known as Sandy Springs from that, and that name stayed. And when we talked about starting the new city, no one wanted to change it. They wanted it to still be known as Sandy Springs because everybody in the area, that's what they called it.
Can you tell me your name and what you do for the city?
My name is Jeremy Green. I am a captain for the fire department, Any fire calls, medical calls, you call 911 and it's in my territory, I'm coming. I'm coming to take care of you.
At the fire station, what's like the normal day?
Our normal day is we get there around about 6:15, 6:30, and then we're setting out things, getting ready for the day, making sure that the station's ready, the trucks are ready. Any calls that come out through the day, we're making sure that those are all taken care of. I've got 8 guys at my station. Everybody has a specific role that they serve and they do, and I'm relying on those guys to do their job correctly, and they're relying on me to do the job correctly and assess the scene and make good commands.
Can you tell me your name and how long you lived in Sandy Springs?
Yes, I will tell you. My name is Jan Collins, and I have lived in Sandy Springs more than 50 years. Can you believe that?
No.
But it wasn't a city then. It was just a wonderful community.
Tell us about the town turtles.
I cannot wait to tell you about the town turtles. The town turtles are my very favorite subject in the whole wide world. We wanted to do something, my group, the Sandy Springs Society, a group of women, 300 of us, wanted to do something to raise money for Sandy Springs to help people that needed things. So we decided on these turtles. We got artists to paint those turtles. They were on every street corner. Can you imagine 75 turtles out on the streets of Sandy Springs? It was amazing. There are so many wonderful things that happen right here that bring people together, and that's what we always want in a community and a good city. People that are neighborly, that want to be with one another and want to help others, want to volunteer. That's what makes for a happy world.
Thank you for your time. I had a great time interviewing you.
Well, I appreciate it. You're welcome, and it was nice meeting you.
Sandy Springs sure sounds awesome.
It is awesome. It is a wonderful place. I'm so glad you live here.
I love Sandy Springs.
Me too.
Sandy Springs is awesome.
Thanks, buddy.
We're all together in this city. Because of the culture of this city, that's what makes it such a special place to live, to work, to play in. And truthfully, when you have all that, that's when you create the magic. That's the magic of this community.